I decided to leave that sniff in there just so you could tell it is stinking cold this day. So the bike is still not up to operating temperature. I've just left the truck and it's about between 32 and 34 degrees. So the bike isn't up to operating temperature and I'm certainly not up to operating temperature. I'm just kind of going gingerly here because A, it's cold, B, I'm cold, the bike's cold, and then also I'm running just the stock tire on this bike. It's a Dunlop AT81, and I did not install tubeless on this particular motorcycle, so I'm running about 15 pounds of pressure, and so the fact that it's so cold, the tire's pumped up all the way, and then also in any of these shadow areas, I've got frozen ground and snow. It was pretty dang slick, and I just wanted to I'm still trying to warm myself up. I actually haven't done a whole lot of riding in the last little while, and certainly no technical riding. And this is just a really fun trail. We used to think this was a really technical trail. It isn't that technical. Here I'm on the wrong angle on this, and I kind of get the bike pinned in. So I'm trying to get this bike up past the rock without really messing up and scratching the swing arm, because this is a sweepstakes bike. If you go to my website right now, you can enter to win this bike. If you go to dirtbikechannel.com, you can get entered to win this sucker. If you buy anything on my website, it automatically enters you to win this bike. And also, if you use my links to Rocky Mountain ATV, because I understand maybe you don't want a shirt from me, but there's tens of thousands of products on Rocky Mountain ATV, everything from tires to riding gear to tools to anything you need for your dirt bike. If you use my links with Rocky Mountain ATV, it's going to get you entered to win this 2025 Husky TE 300 Pro. This bike is unbelievable. It's incredible. I love these machines. Fuel injected 2-strokes. It's a tractor. It's a beast. It's got Brembo brakes, front and rear. In the past, the reason why I haven't done, and I stop here because I've got to take off my jacket because I'm already hot. So now get the jacket off. But in the past, the reason why I haven't done Huskies as much, number one, I'm not a super big fan of white plastic. I'd rather have a darker color of plastic, red, orange, green, whatever it is, blue. So white hasn't been my favorite. But then also, in a lot of times, they haven't done Brembo brakes on the Husky bikes. Well, this one does have Brembo brakes. It's got billet triple clamps. It's got the linkage, which I think on the 24s and the 25 KTM 2-strokes, I think I get better traction with the linkage bikes. So that's what's happening here. Just now the bike's it's getting warm. And I'm kind of getting warmed up, and so I'm feeling a little bit better. I actually come back to this trail at the end of this little ride day and just go zipping up this thing and have a little bit better flow, a lot better flow once I got fully warmed up and everything. I'm not going to show that today. That footage will probably come out here in a little bit. But yeah, fun day. I actually had just gone to shoot some promotional stuff and kind of say, hey, this is the end of the sweepstakes with some ads that'll come out on Facebook and Instagram in a couple of weeks at the end of the sweepstakes. But yeah, super fun bike. It was a cold day. I kind of went jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, because it was just bloody cold. Anytime I was going slow, it was hot, too hot for a jacket. But then anytime I'd get up on the ridges, like up in this area, I was just freezing my you-know-what off. So anyway, fun time on this bike. I will certainly miss it, but it'll go to a good home. It's really fun to be able to give these dirt bikes away. Fun to ride them, get to know them a little bit, put a few hours on them, and then give them away to good homes. And that's been kind of like one of the things we've done to support Dirt Bike Channel for the last, I don't even know how long. Well, since like 2017-ish. I guess it was probably 2017 the first time I gave a dirt bike away. I think it was a Sherco back in that time. And now this will be like the 41st or 42nd dirt bike or something like that I've given away, and it's pretty awesome. If you haven't seen the video that we did just recently when we gave the bike away to Patricia Fulmer, you should go check that out. She was in the hospital when we tried to call her. But anyway, we were able to drive up to Battle Mountain, Nevada and give that KTM 300 to her. But anyway, love chatting with you guys. If you have questions about any of this stuff, you can always send me an email, or we can even set up a phone call. If you go to dirtbikechannel.com, there's a contact thing. You can either send an email or you can set up a phone call, and we can chit chat about whatever questions you have, whether it's what bike you should ride for you, or what bike you should buy for maybe your kids or something like that, or just gear questions. You know, I get a lot of those types of questions, like what helmet do you recommend, or you know, I'm in this stage of my life, and I'm wondering about this one thing. So there's a lot of different things that we can chat about. So anyway, I'll cut you loose and let you guys watch the rest of this video. But if you haven't entered to win the bike, go to my website, dirtbikechannel.com, and get entered to win this sucker. It's pretty amazing.
Well, now that the bike's warm and I've been everything from cold at the truck to hot within a block of the truck to taking off my jacket to then just now mildly chilly going down this thing, I need to tell you guys that this is my 2025 Husky TE 300 Pro, and I'm giving this sucker away to someone. All you gotta do is go to my website, dirtbikechannel.com, before the end of the year. Either grab yourself some gear on my website or use my links to Rocky Mountain ATV. If you click on my link for Rocky Mountain ATV, then you can literally buy anything they sell and it gets you entries in to win this bike. So if you're gonna get anything for yourself or for someone else, tires, gear, whatever it is, you name it, they have tens of thousands of products at Rocky Mountain ATV, and you buy it at my website. It's gonna give you entries to win this freaking motorcycle, so I don't know why you wouldn't do that. So go ahead and get her done type deal. I don't know where this, oh, I do know where this trail goes, and I think I'm gonna get down there in the snow and not be able to get back out. So I'm gonna go back the other way. Turn this humdinger around, because that goes down into a canyon, and I don't think I'm gonna like where it gets to. I want to be over on this. Is it right there? Yeah, this trail right here. This is where I want to be, on this one. And it's funny because I took my jacket off because I was going up a canyon, slow and technical, and now I'm freaking cold again. Because it's low 30s. I think it might be 32-ish right now. And the temperature is falling. And all I'm wearing up top is 2 jerseys, 2 Climb Dakar jerseys, and then a Bushmaster or a tech vest. So this is all gonna be snow here. Just trying to decide where I want to take this little ride, because this thing kind of winds down to the bottom of the canyon, then you have to find a way back up. I'm parked over there. I want to stay on the west sides of these things. One sec.